So this is how you can use stop loss hands to your advantage. As you can see, this is a huge stop loss hand, and this can take anyone trying to take sales from this point. So now, on how to use them to your advantage, the next thing you need to do after getting a liquidity wipe, you need to see a market structure shift. A market structure shift, which I also call a change of character, which tells us that the trend has changed. As you can see, after having that change of character, price came back to the order block, which caused the change of character. Having that in mind, you can see that price has already reacted that. So now the thing I had to wait for was moved down to 30 minutes time frame. As you can see, price already reacted that order block, and now price gave us a break of structure to the downside. At this point, you can also see that we have a break of structure, some internal break of structures right here at this point, and then we have this break of structure and another break of structure right there. As you can see, the origin which faced the first break of structure is this origin right here, where price came, cleared liquidity and tapped into the origin, and then price dropped massively, as you can see. So now what we're going to do to get to analyze, the next thing I'm going to do so that we can also catch the sales is to wait for as you can see, when price created of this order block, price gave us a new break of structure to the downside, and now what we need to do is to allocate the origin which caused the break of structure, which is this origin right here, which is the last candlestick before the impulsive move. As you can see, we also have imbalance, which is the fair value gap right here. Okay, as you can see, this is the imbalance which price would sweep to tap into my origin. So now let's move down to our entry time frame, which is 15 minutes, to understand, to get a clear entry. Okay, as you can see from the 15-minute time frame, this is our origin. This origin did not take any liquidity, so this order block was not valid. Now let's look at this order block. Why this order block is a high probability order block. As you can see, we have this equal highs right here. As you can see, we have this point right here, and then we have another high right here, and this is more powerful. I'll say, like, this is the highest probability. This is high probability trade. So price could probably reverse from this order block, and that I'm confident from this point that price will reverse. But you never know what the market might do. The market can do whatever it wants. So as you can see, these two highs, when we had these two highs, those who were trying to take sales from this area, price came, swept the liquidity above, taking them out and giving the market more momentum to move to the downside. And after taking those early buyers, price dropped massively, as you can see. So now, after having that break of structure, we'll be waiting for price at this order block. This is what I have right there. And our stop loss is always above the previous high, as you can see. We also have a point to consider. Let me remove this order block. We also have a point to consider from this point at this high right here, as price could potentially reach that high to clear liquidity above that high. So a few pips above to avoid liquidity sweeps, and RTP at the last reversal point, as you can see. So let's move down to 30 minutes so that we can see the clear chart. As you can see, this is what we have for GBPUSD. Once the price steps into this origin, I'm going to place my sell trade. I'm not gonna wait for anything, as I have got my confluences intact. I have got my imbalance right here. I have my imbalance, the order block, and the break of structure, and aligning with the higher time frame buyers. And we also have liquidity to sweep right here. As you can see, we have liquidity right here. We also have this liquidity right here, which has been swept already. Some of it has been swept, and we also have liquidity right here. So now what I need to do is just to wait for price to tap into my origin, and then I'm placing my sell trades. I'm not gonna wait for any more conferences. So this is what I do. And as for gold, I have buys, as you can see. I'm waiting for price to tap into this origin, and I'm taking my buys, my buy trades, and German 30 also was looking for sell trades. So let's just wait. And for GBGPY, I also was waiting for buyers, as you can see at this point. Let me analyze GBPJPY also. Let's cover GBPJPY. Let's move down to the daily time frame. Let's remove all drawings. As you can see, let's start from this. Start to find the story behind the structure. As you can see already, the structure from this point to this, from this high to this low, is bearish. Marking out my break of structures to the downside, and now as you can see, price could potentially be coming in this origin right here, this daily order block right here. And let's move down to the 4 hour to get a clearer chart. From the 4 hour time frame, you can see that we have an unmitigated order block right here, and we also have that inducement from the higher time frame. We also have an inducement from the higher time frame, so price could potentially come react off this order block. But let's focus we want to keep on buying price, and from looking at this for the order block we have is this order block right here. Let's go down to 2 hours to get a clear chart. Okay, from the 2 hours time frame, this is my order block. I'll be considering price to probably come back, and so from the 1 hour time frame, let's try to, as can see from the 1 hour time frame, we have an unmitigated 1 hour order block, which is in the low, and this order block is also has a higher probability of reversing price. So considering the recent breakout structure, I'll be looking to take my buys from this order block. So the order blocks from 30 minutes, let's refine the order block to 30 minutes time frame, going to 15. From the 15 time frame, as you can see, this is our order block, and we also have liquidity price sweep. And looking at this is where I'll be looking to take my buys to the last reversal point right here. And considering our SL, we'll be putting this low where we're at the previous low. As you can see, this was due to news, so fundamentals can be a bit crazy sometimes, so I better be on the way for that. So now this is what we have, an imbalance present, right? Let me mark it. This is my imbalance. So now we have liquidity to sweep, and we also have an imbalance to fill. So, and an order block price will potentially reverse from. So this is what we have for JPY, and now I'm sure you know how to analyze. Go and practice on how to analyze using SMC concepts, and this is the strategy I use simply, and the strategy is quite simple. It's quite simple, not quite stressful. All I need to do is set my traps and wait for price to get there, and then I place my buy trade or sell trade. So that's what we have, guys. I would like to analyze more pairs, but as you can see, the time the video is already long. I don't want to make this video too long, so let's just wait. Some setups I will send them in my WhatsApp group. So if you want to join my WhatsApp group, you can find my numbers in the bio. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you on another video. Thank you guys for watching this video.